The whole world's going to hell. You're just going to sit there? Let's go.
Dude, we gotta talk about this! Hey there, guys! Hang on, I just had to come through the trap door. No, just... Anyway, let's get right into this video because we got a lot of crazy stuff to talk about. We have Mark Hamill possibly coming back in the Ashoka series, Elizabeth Olsen possibly not being dead, and the thing that I know all of you guys want to talk about right now, Hugh Jackman back as Wolverine in the MCU timeline, because it has been confirmed through Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman himself that Hugh Jackman will be returning as the character Wolverine in Deadpool 3, which is MCU canon. And this is just me. I would not be surprised if they literally called the movie Deadpool I Will Always Love Hugh. I'll be surprised if they do not call it that. And let's face it, guys, I never thought that Hugh Jackman was coming back. I mean, when all those theories when Hugh Jackman was going to be in Avengers Endgame appeared, I thought they were all crazy. But I mean, you guys who created those theories, now since Hugh Jackman's back, you have bragging rights to say, who's crazy now? Wolverine fans, you rock, and I'm sorry that I thought your theories were crazy. But anyway, this could open up so many things now that Hugh Jackman is back in the MCU. This could open up so many possibilities. Like the fact that the original X-Men cast reprising their roles as the same character. I mean, seriously, Rogue? Maybe she will come back, but definitely there is one character who has been confirmed by the actor to return if Marvel ever asked about him, and that is the Cyclops. Because James here, in an interview as far back as Sonic the Hedgehog 1, James here said that if there was any opportunity that Marvel asked for him to reprise his role as the Cyborg, the guy would hands down be all up for that. And of course, Patrick Stewart came back in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, so, the guy said he was done. But he's not. And Hugh Jackman coming back, and of course, Ian McGregor's still alive. So, all you need is some strings and some good CGI with straps of metal flying at a bunch of guys, and you have a very decent fight scene with Magneto back! Seriously, and characters like the guy who played the Beast in the past X-Men films, and the guy who did Quicksilver in the X-Men is, an entirely new character, as we saw in WandaVision. But, basically, and Storm! Storm was rumored to be in Black Panther Wakanda Forever, but obviously now with the passing of T'Challa, that is not going to happen. But still, you could still have Storm in a future project, whether or not they will recast the actual actress. I hope they do. And finally, there's the Nightcrawler. And the Nightcrawler, I have to admit, is a very, very good character, and I would actually like to see the Nightcrawler come back. Again, whether or not they hire one of the two original actors who played him in the X-Men films, I assume it's two actors, but just anyway, whether or not the real Nightcrawler comes back, that's up to Marvel, but I really hope that they do this. But anyway, back to Wolverine. Let's discuss what Hugh Jackman has said in the past about what would happen if he would come back as the Wolverine. When asked about joining the MCU, there was one time when Hugh Jackman said that he would love to work alongside with characters such as Iron Man and the Hulk. Now, Iron Man, the Secret Wars, that could happen, but when it comes to Robert Downey Jr., I'm not exactly sure that that's going to happen, but the Hulk, this could have something that has been rumored for a long time. The rumors died down, but still, they could seriously be revived again. The solo project that Marvel wanted to do, the sequel to The Incredible Hulk, Hulk versus Wolverine. Now, this is a crazy, crazy idea to think about, and, I mean, there are some people who are unhappy with the way the Hulk is now, but now, I mean, Wolverine, he is one of the only few characters that can make Hulk rage out again. There was also that one pitched idea for an Avengers versus X-Men film, but, I mean, for me, this would just feel a lot like Captain America Civil War 2, and I gotta admit, that movie had to be one of the saddest films that Marvel has ever done. So, I mean, I really hope they don't do this, but, I mean, Wolverine versus the Hulk, I would definitely be in to see that. So, I mean, hey, Deadpool 3, Deadpool saved the X-Men timeline, so, which is basically kind of what he wanted to do as far as I know, because I'm not really into that much of the character, but, I mean, hey, congrats, Deadpool, you've saved the X-Men. So, in that case, now let's talk about what Kevin Feige has said about Elizabeth Olsen as Wanda Maximoff can be in the future. So, spoiler alert, if you have not seen Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, here is the official spoiler. Click away now if you don't want to get spoiled for the movie and you somehow want to see it. But for those who have seen it or don't really care like me, Wanda dies, presumably. Now, Kevin Feige has made comments about the scene where she gets crushed by the mountain, and he said, well, we didn't see a body, so, I mean, this has happened with so many characters in so many movies. The Kingpin from the Hawkeye series, Batman from The Dark Knight Rises, even Mace Windu from Revenge of the Sith. I mean, it is possible that Wanda is still alive because all of these characters are still alive. Well, I mean, Mace Windu is, probably alive, but I mean, it has been rumored so many times that he's going to appear in Boba Fett Season 2. I mean, seriously. So, fans of Wanda, fans of these characters that I just stated, me, in my personal opinion, they ain't dead. Well, I mean, Kingpin and Batman, I mean, we obviously have proof of that. But while we're on the topic of Star Wars, let's talk about the final thing that we're going to talk about today, and that is Mark Hamill as Luke Skywalker appearing in the Ashoka series. So reports have stated that Luke Skywalker is going to appear in the Ashoka series. And I mean, for me, this just makes sense because the Star Wars Rebels series, that series had a lot of cameos. I mean, they made so many guest appearances with, like, Yoda, Leia, Lando Calrissian, and all of those kinds of characters. I mean, even Darth Vader. And now, there is the possibility that because Grogu turned down being in Luke Skywalker's Jedi school, basically, we could have Ezra Bridger be Luke's official first student. I mean, that's what I'm basically just trying to say here, because it wasn't exactly confirmed that he got all of his teaching when Kanan Jarrus died. Darn it, Star Wars! It wasn't exactly confirmed that Ezra got all of his teaching, so Luke could finish his training! I mean, that's just awesome to think about! And we will be talking about more things tomorrow, including the new look for the new Black Panther. So I hope you guys enjoy this video and all of this crazy stuff that we have gotten for the love of Pete. I mean, holy cow. And we will not just be talking about Black Panther tomorrow. We'll be talking about many star celebrities in the new Flash movie that they're coming out with. And also how you guys can be in Marvel for the movie Blade. We'll talk about all of those things, and make sure to subscribe and check out the rest of my videos if you want to. And give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the Dragon Clan family so you don't miss out on my future giveaways and videos. So, respect for all you guys out there. Peace out. Man, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Yeah!